Rein it in, will you, mate? You're starting to get right on my tits now. Look, I'm just going to say this once. If you keep closing early, we're going to keep having these altercations. Because I'm not going to go to work, earn money, put it in your till, and then because you want to go and get your nut down, just leave dead early. That ain't happening. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the last one that I've just already paid for, and then I'll be on my way. And guess what? I won't be coming back here.
Beware the
Sorry about him, guys. He's look, we've just started a petition to get rid of him because he's doing the entire community a disservice by shutting the boozer half an hour early every night. So don't worry about him. For last orders today, though, this is what we're going to be drinking. Broadside ADNAMS Southworld. I'm assuming that's the name of the brewery. 1872. The Battle of Sole Bay was fought off the coast of Southworld in 1672. Brewed to mark its century in 1972. Broadside's taste has endured for over 50 years. This is a 6.3% ABV. They are not messing around. I've never tried this before. It's brand new. Here we are. A bit of a different glass today. Level head glass. Because the barman's not doing his job cleaning all the other glasses. You know what I mean? Starting to do me nothing, to be honest. Anyway, not really. There's a little bit of smoke. Did I just have a hint of something in there? I don't know, but let's see what she's made of. Let's see what colour this is. Ooh, it's nice and dark. It's very dark. It's almost stout-like dark. Damn, smoky. That's a good looking dark ale. Is this stout? Not really any carbonation going on. What is this? Let's have a little read. In fact, I don't want to read it until I've tasted it because it can give away what flavours are in there. So I want to try and distinguish that myself. So before we sort of I've got a little bit of history as well here, but before we get into that, let's have a little smell of the aromas and a little taste of the beverage and see what it's saying. One finger whiteheads. Pardon me. Do you know what I smelled then? Yeast. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's, followed the journey so far. We tried the Iron Maiden 50-year anniversary beer. And I told a little story on there about when I went on a school trip to the Robinson's Brewery in Stockport. And in that brewery, the tour guide said, stick your head over this, which was a big cylinder. And it was just full of yeast. And when you put your nose over there and you inhaled, it singed all your nostrils. And it was a distinctive smell. I can only assume that's the smell of yeast. And although this isn't singeing my nostrils, on the arse end of me, at that point, me gentle sniff, I can just see me memory looking into that yeasty cylinder, and I can smell it at the end of this. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not necessarily, I can't smell anything in the way of like, you know, flavours, fruits, nothing like that. It doesn't smell stouty, so I'm thinking it's not a stout, it's probably just a really dark ale. Even though, look how dark that is. The whitehead's kind of behaving a little bit like a stout, but I guess we'll sort of know from the carbonation. But let's take a sip. Cheers, guys. I'm just letting it roll over my tongue and taste buds. I'm taking it all in at once. Okay. So it's got more carbonation than a stout straight away. It does feel a bit creamy though. Bitter. Dark. No sweetness going on. But not overpowering with bitterness either. It's like a nice bitter. Can I taste any? It doesn't taste yeasty like what I smell. It tastes very bitter. So like, I've reviewed a few golden light ales and they have flavours, or not all of them, but saying that the Golden Badger, that champion that I had, that was very bitter as well, but I put that down to the elderflower that was in it. But I'm starting to think maybe like ales are just more bitter and IPAs and stuff are more like flavoured. And then you've got like porters, which are very flavoured and experimental, almost like perfumey to an extent. And this is just a good old-fashioned blow your canister off your shoulders ale at 6.3%. Let's read what's in the back, because I'm not getting any distinctive flavours. It's weird that, you know, it's weird. It's in like a league of its own. You know, like a lager. It's nothing like a lager. It's nothing like an IPA. It's nothing like a porter. It's almost like stouty. It's almost like carbonated stout. Like, it's also got the smoothness to go with it. It's actually nice, that, you know. It's not... It doesn't taste like beery, if that makes sense. Like, you know it's beer, but it's not like overpowering lager, beer. It's actually... I'm struggling to describe what I'm tasting. I'd say it's sort of like in limbo land between a stout and an ale. It's in limbo land. It's really nice. It's almost like league of its own territory. I've not really had a comparison, yet. So I suppose this is setting a benchmark, so when I have something else like this, I can say, oh, this is like a broadside. It's sort of like limbo land. Let's read what's in this. Our ruby red ale, so it is an ale, delivers a canon of fruitcake notes and is charged with the richness of conserved fruit. Don't know what that means, to be honest with you. Doesn't really give a lot away, but we have got a little bit of history anyway that we can read quickly on it. Okay, so ADNAMS Broadside, a brief, brilliant history. Born by accident, built to be legendary. Back in 1971 at the ADNAMS Brewery in Southwold, England, a brewing oops turned into something special. A batch of strong beer didn't come out as expected, but instead of dumping it, ADNAMS tasted it and loved it. They named it Broadside after the great naval cannon blasts famous along England's coastline. With its deep amber colour, I won't say it was amber, but then this is a thing, right, that I was actually thinking. What we're establishing is like a beer is a craftsmanship, isn't it? It's science, it's laboratory, it's Dexter's lab, you know what I mean? So to recreate the exact same beer batch taste every single time is an achievement because of brewing it. Like, if you were to make a cup of tea and then you use the same ingredients and then try to replicate it exact, you're going to get close, but to get it similar and then to obviously create loads of like casks and fill bottles and cans or whatever you're doing and ship it to thousands of people and replicate that continuously every month, you're gonna get different tasting results. So this is saying amber, but look how dark that is. Maybe if I was to get another bottle in a couple of months and compared them next to each other, they might be slightly different in colour, or maybe they're exactly the same. It's a myth, who knows? It's just a theory, guys, calm down. With its deep amber colour, rich malt flavour and warming strength, Broadside quickly earned a loyal following. It wasn't another pale ale, it was bold, full-bodied and unapologetically British. Sound like Jeremy Clarkson. In fact, now that sounds like something James May would say. Over the years, Broadside became a pub classic, winning awards and winning over drinkers who wanted more flavour in every sip. Today, it's still brewed in Southwold using the same proud traditions, a reminder that sometimes the best things in life start as happy mistakes. Or as Bob Ross would say, happy accidents. Yeah, damn! That's pretty cool. So, a mistake that maybe salvaged a brewing company. It's delicious. I know what they're saying. It's 6.3%, so it's probably going to hit you hard. It's chest warming. It's not packed with flavour. They're saying it's got like ruby fruitcake notes. I wouldn't say I'm picking up on any fruitcakes. Dad, I know you just called me a fruitcake through the screen. There's no need for that, is there? But yeah, I would say it's just an all-round, well-balanced, delicious, stout-like, but carbonated like an ale beer. I really like it. I think a couple of them would get you where you need to be as well. You know what I'm saying? What would I give that out of 10? I wouldn't say it's anything that is going to, like, what's the word? It's not left an impression on me. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed it, and if I seen it out and it was on draft, I'll definitely get one. It is nice. There's nothing about it that would put you off, to be honest. In fact, it's... what is it? It's nice. That's all I've got for you. It doesn't jump out, doesn't disappoint. It's stout light, it's ale light, it's in limbo land, but in a good way. That's all I've got for you. I would give it a good 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I'm about to review these on the next episode, so if you've enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, it helps. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. And please remember, beware the moon.
Beware the moon.